Question of the Week from the Naked Scientists.
Hello and welcome to Question of the Week from the Naked Scientists with me, Diana O'Carroll. This week, take a deep breath.
Hi, I'm Felicity and I'm a medical student from Peninsula Medical School. I know that during pregnancy, a fetus gets oxygen from its mother via the umbilical cord. So I was wondering, do pregnant women have to breathe more, or do they just use oxygen more efficiently?
So if you've got more bodies to fill with oxygen, you'd need to breathe more of it in.
Good afternoon, I'm Jerry Hackett. I'm a consultant obstetrician and gynaecologist who work at the Rosie. Amongst many other things, I'm a fetal medicine specialist, and you've kindly asked me a question about pregnant mums and do they have to breathe more? Certainly during pregnancy, a mother and her baby need more oxygen. Actually, many people think that the oxygen is just for the baby, but actually at least half the extra oxygen the mother is taking in is for the placenta. Certainly also during pregnancy, the mother's basic metabolism just gets higher. During pregnancy, mothers do breathe more. They in fact breathe more deeply. They don't breathe more often, more frequently, just more deeply. And actually, strangely enough, despite taking up extra oxygen in her blood, mothers in pregnancy often feel breathless. And that's one of the most common symptoms of pregnancy is breathlessness, strangely enough. So during pregnancy, mothers will feel more breathless, even though they're taking up more oxygen and letting out more carbon dioxide. They do this in part by movement of the diaphragm. Of course, as the pregnancy gets larger, you'd expect there to be less movement in the diaphragm, but in fact there's just as much as always, and so that tidal volume, the amount of air that a mother will breathe in and breathe out, is much the same in pregnancy as outside of pregnancy. The airflow is much the same. The extra oxygen passes through the placenta, is taken up by the placenta, but also by the baby, and it transfers quickly over to the baby's side because the hemoglobin, that is the red cells actually in the baby's circulation, picks up oxygen much more easily than our own hemoglobin would do. It binds that oxygen and then releases it into the baby's circulation.
Pregnant women don't breathe more often, but they do breathe more deeply, and surprisingly, the movement their diaphragm can make isn't impeded by the growing baby. And on the forum, Clifford Kay said that adding £50 to anybody will make it take more energy to walk across the room, and oxygen is required to release that energy. Next week, can energy be released from poo?
Hello, I'm Matthew from Cambridge. After breakfast this morning, I was wondering if human excrement can be used to produce electricity. It seems like a great source of energy, and the infrastructure to collect it is certainly in place. Is this possible?
So can we make the currents in our post-breakfast deposits into alternating current? Answers to Chris at thenakedscientist.com. You can write on the forum at thenakedscientist.com/forum. You can Facebook us or Twitter at Naked Scientists.
Question of the Week is part of the Naked Scientists podcast and supported by the Wellcome Trust and UK Fast. Look us up online at nakedscientists.com.